All right. You said you weren't a big fan of dark beers, but who knows? These last two might change your mind. The first one, again, is I think one of the very, very best of style for this. This is a porter, so it's from Deschutes out of Oregon, and they make great, great beers. What's it called? Fresh Squeezed IPA is fantastic. Their porter is fantastic. They just do a ton of really, really good beers. So this one, why I picked porter. So porter is, again, dark, has some of those darker malts in it, so it'll give you a nice roastiness. Like the analogy that I use is when you have a piece of toast and it's really dark brown around the edges, that kind of almost burned, but roastiness. Not, there's toast, roast, and like ash. So like some of your really dry stouts and your Irish stouts have black patent, which is basically malt that's just been burned to black. And that gives you that almost ashtray kind of charcoaly dryness. But this one, the porter, I think this one's a really good example because it doesn't quite get to that level. So you get a lot of roastiness, like kind of like good barbecue. Honestly, when you get that nice caramelization and that char on a piece of meat, that char is what you get out of a good porter. And this one, not too high in alcohol. Again, porters are meant to be really working man's beer and supposed to fill you up and be a good accompaniment to food, easy to drink, and you can go right to the bottom of the glass and go straight away into your second one. So if you can find Black Butte Porter anywhere and you like this style, again, it's a great example of porter. You don't see a lot of porters. I don't know why. It was really popular, a long time ago, like 150 years ago, and then they went to stouts, and now stouts are the thing, and so Guinness is a stout, and really, by description, people might argue this, but it's a stout porter. So everything that a stout is, if you just dial that back a tiny bit, you get to porter. So stouts might have more roast in them, though, more creaminess, more dark flavors. Guinness is actually, as far as stouts go, is a very mild stout, not high in alcohol, not high in calories, amazingly enough, when you look at it, and is actually kind of a clean finish. If you didn't know exactly what you were drinking and you had it blindfolded, you would probably not guess that Guinness was so dark. But most stouts are meant to be really stout and robust and give you a little more oomph. So enjoy this porter. I think it goes great with barbecue, if you have some barbecue, or something else that's got a nice little bit of char or smoke to it. Some bacon. This would go great with bacon. Enjoy.